Grand Rising, beautiful people. Hey, it's a beautiful day today in sunny South Florida. But guess what? It's freezing outside. It's like 60 degrees. I'm not used to that kind of weather. No, I don't like it. I like to stay warm. But nevertheless, if you're, if you like this kind of weather, go outside, enjoy the day, and stuff. For me, it'll be later on before, outside sees me. So I'll just be home doing some work. That's it. Have a few things to do out there, the post office and stuff. Other than that, I'm here until it gets to about maybe 70, 72, 75 degrees later on. Then I'll go outside. Hey, I don't like the cold, okay? I don't like the cold. Don't judge me. But anyway, today's topic, guys, is I wanted to talk to you guys about herpes, right? Y'all know herpes is like a common STD that a lot of people have, and some people don't even know they have it. But the ones that do, you get outbreaks and stuff. So it's it's treatable and stuff like that. There are herbs that you can use to combat it. The best way to prevent herpes is to protect yourself. Um, Watch for signs. Check stuff out. You know what I mean? Look for stuff. Don't just, you know, jump into things. If things don't look right, then they aren't sometimes. So just use, better judgment when you're choosing your sexual partners and stuff like that, okay? So, okay, there are two types of herpes. You have herpes, you have HSV1 and HSV2. Two types of herpes. You have genital herpes, and you have its cousin, which is the cold sore. And that genital herpes is caused from HSV2, and the cold sore is really caused from HSV1. That is more like a minor, just it's a little, sometimes you get a little sores on you get those sores and stuff, and you see people with those sores on their lips, and when it's more when like when it's more prominent in the body, they have like really bad breakouts. They have it on their tongue, on inside of their mouth, on the side of their lips, in their butt, in their vagina, just on their vagina. It could be everywhere, because herpes, you can get herpes from vaginal sex, oral sex, or anal sex. All right, so you can have sores anywhere, from your mouth to your vagina to your butt. All right, so whichever preference you like, be careful. All right, be very, very careful. All right, so genital herpes is a common sexually transmitted infection marked with genital pain and sores, right? Cold sores, infection with the herpes simplex virus around the border of the lips. So the cold sores are usually the ones that they'll get it here, or they'll get it here, or sometimes it goes all along the lip, whichever, but when you see it, that's what it is. It's herpes. What is it? It's a virus causing contagious sores, most often around the mouth and on the genitals, right? Primary infection symptoms, when you first get infected, stuff to look for: blisters and ulcerations on external genitalia. So like little waters, like if you get burned and you see the little water blisters come up, but picture those like maybe about 20 of them in one circle and stuff like that, so it looked like a little, a rash, or a wingworm, or some stuff like that, but it's in places that it's not supposed to be, in between your butt, your vagina, in between your lips, all of those things, guys. So just be aware of the thing, of the people that you're interacting with. All right, observe. Be observant. All right. Yeah, you could have it on the vagina or or on the cervix. So, vaginal discharge, pain and itching, tender enlarged lymph nodes. You have your lymph nodes here, under your armpits and at the side of your thighs, like right between your where your genitalia are, but on the side of your legs, right there, you have lymph nodes there also. Pain when urinating, high temperature, fever, you get like you feel sick, cold sores around the mouth, red blisters on the skin. Genital herpes, you may feel itchy or tingling around your genitals. This is usually followed by painful small blisters that pop and leave sores that oozes or bleeds, right? Most people notice symptoms within a few weeks after they catch the virus from someone else, right? The first time you might have a fever, headache, or other flu-like symptoms. Some people have a few or no symptoms at all. 1 in 5 adults has it. Yeah, guys. 1 in 5 adults out there literally have herpes. So every 5 people you see, 1 of them has herpes. And think about how many people on the planet. So it's a big problem, guys. All right. You can get it from having, as I said, any kind of sex, vaginal, oral, or anal sex with an infected person. You can spread herpes during oral sex if you or your partner has a cold sore. So as I said before, guys, be aware of the people that you interact with, because be observant. Check stuff out. If you see something that doesn't look right, then don't engage. Walk away. All right. The virus cannot live outside the body, so you can't catch it from from the toilet seat or a towel or anything like that. It's it doesn't. Yeah, it's only mostly with fluids and stuff like that. All right. Genital herpes come from the virus called herpes simplex 2. Right? And the HSV, herpes simplex 1, is what causes the cold sore, as I said before. If you have an outbreak, right, this is how you can minimize your outbreak. Wear loose fitting clothes, cotton underwear, avoid the sun or heat that could cause more blisters. So if you have, like, as I say, cold sores on your face, visible cold sores and stuff, and you go out in the sun and things like that, it could cause more problems, could cause more blisters because the irritation from of your skin. Take a warm, soothing bath. Do not use perfume soaps or douches near the areas of blisters. So if you have genital herpes and you have, blisters, or you have sores down there, when you have outbreak, I would say use, unscented soaps, fragrance-free soaps, all natural products, to eliminate any kind of irritation to that affected area. Okay, wash your hands often, especially during an outbreak. So because if you touch a blister and then you touch somewhere else, it spreads. So if you have a blister and you touch the blister and then you rub your eyes, you can have herpes in your of the eye. You understand? It's just that simple, guys. So just be careful, like, what you guys are doing. All right. And herbs that you can take, guys, you can take burdock root, leaves, and seed. You can take astragalus, guys, calendula, cayenne, cloves, dandelion root, echinacea, elderflowers, garlic, ginseng, lemon balm, parsley, St. John's wort, yarrow, sea moss, guys, sprouted beans, yogurt with active bacteria culture. Eat antioxidant rich vegetables, guys. Fish, salmon, sardine, tuna, halibut. These foods are high in acids, guys. It is high in lysine, which appears to inhibit the virus from replicating. So antiviral herbs, immunity boosting herbs, guys. You know, astragalus, echinacea, burdock, lemon balm, St. John's wort, guys, as I said before. Minimize fruits, whole grains, seeds, and brown rice, because they are high in arginine, and arginine is derivative in like these products, and what it does, it replicates the herpes in your body, especially if you have an outbreak. All right, so just know that, guys, herpes simplex it's very, very common, right? It's very, very common, and you won't know if someone has herpes, guys, right? You won't know if they have herpes, because one thing about herpes that once contracted, guys, the virus remains dormant in the nerve endings and may reactivate when triggered by factors such as lowered immune system, high stress, alcohol, or certain foods such as processed foods and foods that are high in arginine, guys. So, you know, just know that these things, so herpes can lay dormant if a person's like really taking care of their body, guys, and you know they're healthy, and you know they take care of their body, they won't have as much outbreak as a person that doesn't, you know, that have a lower immune system, and they're not healthy. So if you have herpes, guys, right, if you unfortunately contract herpes, just know that you can pass it on to people. So if you are aware of your body and know when you're having an outbreak because of, you know, your stress level, or because of changes in your body, just different things, guys, then I would say, you know, stay away from interaction with people, as far as, you know, if you can. If not, then, you know, be, have, take more proper precaution when you're around other people, stuff like that, just because it can spread. And this is something that, you know, if you touch your blister and then you touch me, I get the blister. So it's just that contagious, guys, and it's it's a sexually transmitted disease, right? And you know, the only way to eliminate like an outbreak, guys, is to keep your immune system high by boosting your body, guys, taking better care of yourself, incorporating herbs daily in your diet, doing cleanses, detoxes, guys, fasting your body, doing a lymphatic flush, guys, stuff like that, these things, as I said, it's all in, it lays dormant in your nerve ending. So there are herbs out there that you can use to cleanse these parts of the body. So if you know that you have herpes, guys, please seek the help of a professional, a medical professional. Get tested, guys. Go get tested for HIV, get tested for herpes, get tested for, whatever diseases that they have out there, guys. Just get a full physical, get a full checkup, so that you can actually know what is going on in your body. So if there's something wrong, guys, you can actually fix it. Okay, so just be careful of the people that you interact with, and be careful of your sexual partners, guys. And if you're a person that is, have a high sex drive, and you have to sleep with multiple partners in order for you, to feel whole, please curve yourself. All right, curve yourself, because it's a lot of things going on at your herpes. Get it from them in the mouth. You don't know if someone has it in their mouth. Yeah, you could see the ones on the outside, but what about the breakouts on the inside, the jaws, and all of those things that you cannot see, and you're having random people doing different things to you, then of course, guys, you will be at risk, right? It's just like any other disease out there. Protect yourself. Use condoms, guys, contraceptives, whatever it is. protect yourselves, guys, because your body is your temple, and what we allow in our temple and who we allow in our temple is up to us. We have that choice. All right, so just know that herpes is contagious, very, very contagious, and you can't really get rid of it, right? But you can, okay, you can't really get rid of herpes, but you can be that healthy enough where you will never have an outbreak. You see what I'm saying? So you know, you will never have an outbreak to the point where it will never be an issue for you, because you're healthy and you're taking care, you're boosting your body, and you're keeping your immune system on high alert. So therefore, you can keep it under control, and you do what you have to do. But I don't know, I'm not a medical professional, and I don't know if you can, if once you contract herpes, if you can't get rid of it, but I know that there are herbs out there that you can take. We have herbal therapies, we have tonics and stuff that you can use. But I'm very honest. I'm very honest when, with what I do. And for me, I'm not quite sure that, you can, cure herpes, but I'm sure that you can, boost that person to the point where they're healthy enough with, where eating a whole food, healthy, organic, nutrient rich, vegan diet, raw foods and stuff like that. I'm sure that would boost the body and recirculate and regenerate back cells and tissues, and do all these things that needs to be done. So maybe it can be reversed by doing those things. But for now, if you do have herpes, the best thing for you to do is to keep your immune system on high, reduce your stress level, eat proper foods, guys, and take care of yourself, drinking sea moss daily. As I said, sea moss has 92 minerals, and the body carries 102 naturally. So whatever your body is missing, the sea moss will boost you up. But yeah, guys, just be careful. So take proper precaution with yourself. Be careful who you're kissing, and stuff like that, guys. And proper hygiene, wash your hands, or you have your sanitizer. Share your sanitizer, guys. I share my sanitizer all the time, no matter where. Hey, would you like a sanitizer? Because if we're going to be interacting, you're going to be touching me and stuff like that. So guess what? Here's some sanitizer, and we'll do it together. You understand? So that's how I do my thing. But anyway, just be careful, guys. All right, just be careful out there, because there's a lot of sexually transmitted diseases out there. Some you could cure, some you cannot, and it's the ones that you can't. It's just life altering. It's a life altering experience. So just know that, just being mindful of the people that you allow to enter your temple. And I always tell my daughter, don't you never let anybody come in your house with shit on their feet, on your shoes. You understand me? You leave, you take your shoes off at the door, because this is my temple. So you don't let anybody in your temple. You have to be, specific. You have to be, I'm very, very, yeah, I don't play that. I don't play that. So just be mindful of, your surroundings and the people that you interact with, guys. All right, so just take care of yourselves, guys, and know that you go to the doctor. As I said, get a full physical. If you're a woman, get a full physical, because 9 out of 10 times us women, we don't know things until later on. Men always find out before, because their thing is on the outside, but we're on the inside, so it takes a little bit longer for us to find out. But if you know that you're a sexually active woman and you have multiple partners, please go and get yourself checked out. Men also, please get yourself checked out, guys. All right, and use protection. Safe sex, guys. All right. They have stuff that if you are into oral sex, they have oral condoms and stuff like that. If you're into anal, just hey, just be mindful that things you can get you could contract stuff from all of these different areas. All right, so hey, if you need it for services, guys, give me a call at 954-507-7481. If you want a one-on-one consult with me, we could talk about